Thank you to the patrons who are supporting Malleable Timeline. We were really shocked to see the support you were giving us. We can't thank you all enough.
The light was blinding Jirou's pupils as she slowly opened her eyelids. Her blinds were open, which made her get out of bed quickly. She never opened her blinds. Sleep was her third favorite thing, just behind talking to Kami and playing and listening to music. She threw a pair of sweats on and tossed a t-shirt that bared some 1/4 and 1/8 notes. As she made her way to the kitchen, she saw Momo making coffee. Her hair was down, making two things unusual this morning.
Did you open my blinds this morning?
Jirou scoffed, making her tone of annoyance pleasantly aware. She immediately began to regret it as Yaoyorozu turned to face Jirou with her arms crossed.
Do me a big favor, Jirou, and stop talking about Kami like you actually care about him.
Momo seethed as she poured her coffee and walked towards the couch. Jirou took a couple of steps back. Momo never got angry, and when she did, it was never ever at her. She slowly made her way to the couch, Yaoyorozu keeping her eyes glued to her book.
Shinso begged me to go to the music room with him to play and catch up. I didn't think Kami would have cared that much,
Jirou said quietly.
Well, from what I saw, he looked like he was going to cry. Have you ever seen him frown, let alone almost cry?
Momo's anger was slowly seeping out.
It's like watching a puppy get kicked.
Fuck, I need to fix this.
Jirou left her room in a hurry, not even giving a care about the baggy clothing she was wearing. She pulled out her phone on the way and began texting.
Hey, I'm coming to your dorm. Get dressed.
Oh, sure. Everything okay?
Just be at the front door.
Got it.
Kami had already been awake. He couldn't sleep at all last night. He poured a glass of milk to ease his headache before hearing a string of knocks. They didn't end, forcing him to sluggishly make his way to the door. Jirou was on the other side, staring at the floor with her hands folded in front of her.
What's up, Jirou?
Kami asked as he opened the door. Jirou looked up to see his eyes sparkle and his smile widen to show his teeth. He probably didn't even know what the problem was, making everything harder for Jirou to explain.
I'm so sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have ditched you for Shinso. That was so fucking stupid of me. It won't happen again, I promise.
Kyoka could feel the tears building up, and Denki noticed them immediately. He pulled her into a hug, felt a warm stream against his shirt. Jirou didn't make a sound as she cried into the soft cotton, absorbing every tear like a sponge. She felt pathetic. Why was he even holding her like nothing happened?
Shinso.
That name rang in Kami's head before he finally spoke up.
Jirou, you have other friends. You shouldn't have to stress about me.
Kami rubbed her back when she finally looked up at him, her face puffy.
But Momo said something happened yesterday. That you almost cried.
Jirou said through silent sobs. It was true that she had never seen Denki cry. No one had, actually. He was always so bubbly and idiotic. It made it hard to find a reason for him to ever be upset. Denki moved some hair from her face and stroked the top of her head.
Don't worry about that, okay? I'm fine. You're fine. No reason to stress, right? Everything's okay.
He let go of Jirou in fear of making things too obvious. She wiped away the remaining tears and smiled back at him.
If you want to pay me back, just buy me a burger.
Denki joked. Jirou raised a brow and added a sly grin to her face.
Is that how you ask all girls out on a date?
Jirou began to giggle, causing Kaminari to flush and think about his choices. Was he ready for someone else? Was he good enough? Could he finally move on? Kami took a breath and ran his hand through his hair.
Next Sunday, you take me to an old diner that I like.
Kami said. the flush lingering and heating his face as Kyoka began turning back towards the way of her room.
Technically, you'll be taking me, because I'd have no idea where to go.
Jirou retorted, walking down the hall as Kami slowly closed the door. He turned and jumped in surprise to see Shoto perched on the counter like a cat.
Sorry, I was just making some mental notes on flirting.
Todoroki gave Kami a wink and began to fry eggs for the both of them.
Okay, not to be that guy, but has no one questioned why Bakugo wasn't in his dorm the other night? The guy sleeps at like 8 o'clock.
Kachan's sleep schedule is very strict. Even I'm surprised he broke it. What time did you get back to your dorm at King Explosion Murder?
Don't fucking worry about it, okay? I went on a run, that's all.
At King Explosion Murder, you went for a run after curfew? That could have meant serious consequences if you were caught.
Kachan doesn't run after dinner. It's in my notes. You're terrible at lying.
At Small Might, I'm gonna come to your room and break your fucking phone!
No. Please, not again. I'm not cleaning up the dorm again, Midoriya.
At OG Fluff. Come to mine and Mina's dorm. We're doing skincare.
At Invisbabe. Ojiro's tail started wagging. I need to write this down. Also, Kachan, you're a bitch.
At Small Might, he's on his way. I'm gonna do skincare if you need me.
At Small Might, I'll bring the taser just in case. At Frosty Flames, we are talking about me, right? At Charge Chew. Yes, Pikachu. Now come help me make popcorn. Yeah!
At Frosty Flames, at Charge Chew. Make extra! I'm bringing gummy bears!
I hate being the dad.
At Ingenium, you think you have it tough?
I propose a girls' night tomorrow. I can bring face masks and hair rollers.
Yes! Me and Tsuyu will bring snacks.
I like this idea. I have some extra blankets as well.
I'll make a playlist. I've got some good stuff the girls will like.
At Earphone Jack. Jirou dear, the last time you said that, we ended up listening to Seven Nation Army.
That shit is amazing. You just don't appreciate good music is all.
Can we bring Ojiro to this? His tail hasn't stopped wagging since I put his mask on.
At Invisibabe, that kind of breaks the idea of girls' night.
Why don't the boys just have a night where they play video games and talk about cars?
At Tadpole. Considering all the yelling and cheering coming from Deku's room, I doubt he'd want to be a part of that. Even Carrie left to see the action.
All right, Ojiro can come.
At Mama Momo. Mind if I join you girls then, guy? I need to get away from Monoma and Tetsu's cuddling for one day.
At Cute Ginge. Yes, of course. Please come.
At Cute Ginge! Traitor!
At Copycat, can you just shut the hell up for 5 minutes? That's literally all I've ever wanted. Pure silence.
Can we have a boys' night?
At Charge Chew. Yeah! That sounds awesome!
At Charge-a-Chew sounds super fun. Bro time!
At Charge Chew, we're not having it in our room. At Frosty Flames, here's the thing. Deku's room is destroyed because of him and Bakugo, Sero's room smells of weed, and Bakugo would murder us if we are even 5 feet from his door. Also, Tokoyami's room is off limits because of his pentagram worshipping, and Sato and Koto's room doesn't have a toilet.
My room's free. I got nothing better to do anyways.
Awesome! I'll bring snacks!
I too shall join to ensure minimum chaos.
At King Explosion Murder, you better come with us.
At Red Riot. Oh, fuck that, I got better shit to do.
At King Explosion Murder. I know I'm creating my own grave, but you're a pussy, cause you know you can't beat me at Smash Brothers.
At Flex Tape. You're fucking dead. At Red Riot. Grab my specialty controller. I'm in the gym right now.
Now I'm terrified.
At Flex Tape, as you should be. You will be consumed.
At Eternal Darkness. I don't think Kachan eats people. Although I might have to add that to my notes.
Fuck's sake.